Today on the channel, we ascend to the heavens with WWE Mattel Elite Ringside Collectibles from the Vault Series 3 exclusive Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE From the Vault Series 3 unboxing and review. And today, we got the ringside exclusive, Shawn Michaels. But of course, for all your From the Vault Shawn Michaels needs and a whole lot more, hit up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Gotta get a deal out there. And of course, we're gonna do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're gonna take a look at the packaging, we're gonna talk about it, we're gonna unbox it, we're gonna talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And now we are back again with the Vault with another Grail re-release here with Shawn Michaels. This was originally from the Defining Moments line, one of the harder to find figures in all of the Elite lines over the years. Some would say unfortunate to get re-released, some are very happy, but we do know that will hurt those looking for that figure out of the Defining Moments, but they can get a brand new copy, updated improvements. A lot of people are like, you know what, I'm done looking for the old one, I want the shiny new toy. There'll always be some wanting to be complete in the Defining Moments, so you can always hold on to that candle of hope as well. But let's dive into this figure, and of course, we're going to take a look at Shawn Michaels. There's a lot to discuss about this one, I think. But of course, from WrestleMania 25, if I'm not mistaken, we got Shawn Michaels here. He's really dressed. He's got that big coat. Of course, the reverse Undertaker is what he's going for here. He's the good side. Taker's the bad side, of course. Shawn Michaels, 8 and up from the Vault Series 3. Ringside exclusive. True Effects. WWE. Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels on the side. Shawn Michaels on the side. Shawn Michaels on the back. Big cross sell down below. Of course, we're unboxing every single one of these. At the very end, we will unbox the Chase Yokozuna, and we'll rank the entire wave from my least favorite to my favorite. So stay tuned to that. Shawn Michaels right there. And then, of course, tail of the tape got the blurb. Let's see what it says about the Heartbreak Kid. Breaking hearts all over the place, of course. Height, 6'1", 225 pounds. Titles, WWE Champion, World Heavyweight Champion, Intercontinental Champion. Did you know the Heartbreak Kid attempted to end Undertaker's streak at WrestleMania 25 in what is widely regarded as the greatest WrestleMania match of all time until Johnny Knoxville and Sami Zayn squared off? Then the game was changed that night, my friend. That's for sure. Series 3, Shawn Michaels. Let's whip it out. See you later. Goodbye. There it goes. And then, of course, Shawn Michaels, Plastic Prison. And he is locked in with some twist ties. He's ready to go. They don't want him going anywhere. He's not quite ready to descend to the heavens quite yet. These clip strips are holding him in place. Oh my gosh, we got him wrapped around the knees as well. We're going to get these. We're going to get them all out. He does come with extra hands this time, which is, of course, a big difference over the time of the Defining Moments. Remember the Defining Moments? We had, of course, the ugly pinless joints. These are going to be pinless this time. And now we got extra hands we can use, if that is your thing, of course. Pulling Shawn through. Pop the hands out. Pop the hands. And don't forget that cowboy hat. Don't forget that hat. See you later. Goodbye. All right, let's dive into it. Let's start with the hands here. We got the splayed out hands. We got the Hitman hands. We got the Shawn hands where he's ascending. We got that going on. We also got 2 Fists of Fury and 2 gripping hands. So per the norm, choose your own hand adventure. What do you want in your collection? Check it out from there. But now we're diving into old Shawn Michaels. And of course, the former Defining Moments. Looking interesting. We've seen this head sculpt before, but it is definitely different than the last ones. There's some improvements here. Constant learning, constant improvement. A little bit of change going on with this one as well. But not too shabby there in the head sculpt department. Got the long hair, a little braid in the back, ready to go. Of course, you got to have the cowboy hat. He's ready. Ride him cowboy right here. White cowboy hat on this one. A little bit small for his head, I will say. I would have liked to see that just a hair bigger. It kind of fits on his head a little goofy-like. Maybe that's just me. But now we did get this figure back in the day from Jakks, of course, in the Classic Superstars line. Of course, a favorite line of mine. I even wrote a book on it. Check it out on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, or now on Kindle. It is the complete guide to the Jakks Classic Superstars series. One of the hardest to find sets is the Taker Shawn Michaels from that series. And the Deluxe Classic Superstars line. And diving into this Shawn a little bit more here, you got the white wrist tape going on. Of course, double jointed elbows this time around is a blessing. It is truly a blessing right there. Get a nice soft goods jacket. I guess we'll call it pleather. It's kind of like the garbage bag feel to it here, all in white, looking good. Got a low collar on this one, and Todd McFarlane over the couch, he'll tell me low collar, non-power move. Flip that collar up, though, power moves all day long. We know how that does work. Got that vest underneath, kind of the same material once again. Feeling very nice. Got a little bit of that stretchy cord kind of in between there holding it, but it is much alike the last one as well. We'll compare that one here in a second. And then you got the gold and white attack down in the pants. Crosses all over the place. A nice design to this Shawn Michaels right here. Articulation, of course, arms all the way around on this one. You get the bicep cut. Double jointed pinless elbows looking really good. Hands removable back and forth, side to side. Got the white wrist tape going there as well. Waist articulation, a nice tight ab crunch on this one. Leg goes up, no Vietnam bounce back with this one here. You do get the double jointed knees. Unfortunately, they are pin knees on this one here. And then you get ankles back and forth, side to side. The usual articulation this point in the game from Mattel. Now, does he fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand? Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% right there. He does fit on a stand. Put that hat back on. There we go. And we do get the last version of this one here. So now, definitely some upgrades between the two here. It looks like the same cowboy hat going on. Little brighter white on this one. I have to imagine in so many years it's kind of just dulled over here. Now, the jacket is much improved with this new one. The old one's got a very garbage bag feel to it, but feels like you could easily rip it if you wanted to. The undershirt, kind of the same thing. A little bit more vibrant in the color here, but a little bit more garbage bag-like. This one a little bit duller, but a better quality material. So there's some differences between the two. Pants on this one, a very bright bronzish color, where this one is a very dull bronzish color. And then the head's totally different between these two here. So really a totally different figure in a lot of ways. It just looks kind of like an upgraded version here about a decade later of the one we got back in the day. So if you're a loose collector, there's no mistaking these two for each other. You know exactly which is which. You're going to know which one the new one is, which one is the old one. So that should help values maybe a little bit because they are pretty drastically different when you get them side by side. However, I got to think if you're a loose collector, you're probably looking for the new shiny toy. It's got all the new elements, everything you want. So I got to think most people are going to want to display this one over this kind of worn out old version there. But you never know. People will keep you guessing. We know how that goes as well. But pretty cool to get this Shawn Michaels figure. Once again, like the Straight Edge Society Punk, the Shawn Michaels right here, Defining Moments. Two really, really hard figures to get. I wouldn't be shocked to see one of these vault releases do that Bret Hart that was really rare. Get the flag with him all over again. I could see that happening in the future. Long story short is if Mattel has a window to re-release something, make some money, guess what? They're going to do it. They don't care about your collection. They care about the bottom line. So you got to be ready for that in the future. Like this Shawn Michaels, like this Straight Edge Society CM Punk. It's not all bad. They're getting money, obviously, but it's also getting these in the hands of newer collectors that missed out back in the day. Maybe people that weren't even born back in the day getting another instance to get this one. So it's a double-edged sword if there ever was one here. But a very cool Shawn Michaels. I like the updates for this one compared to some of the other ones we've seen. A good update on a classic figure, no doubt about it. Worth a pickup if you do need this in your collection. But do you need this in your collection? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day and then some. We got even more content for you, of course, over on Patreon. Patreon, the best way to support this YouTube channel and all the content it does bring. You can also hit me up, of course, over there at SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads and on Instagram. Check out my dance moves on TikTok, of course. So from the Vault Series 3, Shawn Michaels, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.